All right. So hello, everybody. I'm Radita Monk out of Atlanta. We may have some new people on the call. And so welcome to the Power of Six Leadership Call. This call is really designed to empower you to make sure that you understand the importance of partnering with like-minded people, because the like-minded people that you partner with are the ones that are going to get you to the top of this company. And everybody on this call, at least those who were a part of this early on, they already know the purpose of this is to encourage each other so that we can reach the top of the compensation plan. Now, I'm going to mute someone. I'm not sure who it is, but if you all could please mute yourself, because I'm hearing some scratching in the background. There you go. I see it. Okay, that was Liz. Liz was not muted. But anyway, let me get on to what I'm want to share with y'all this evening. First of all, there has been a request, or there have been some requests to review the Power of Six. The Power of Six is a system, you guys, a very simple system, and all it does is reflects what happens when you partner with six like-minded people. And we established at the beginning that we were going to do this fast, fast and furious. And so I know the question may come up: how can you achieve the goal of enrolling 6 brand partners within 10 days? Some people think that's not possible, but I can tell you right now, there are some people on this call that did do that. We're talking about 6 like-minded people within your first 10 days. So the way most of us are doing it is by launching our business, by doing a launch call and or a 3-way call. So sometimes it may be hard to, especially depending on your schedule or other people's schedules, it may be hard to schedule a launch call, meaning a group of people, like maybe 20 or 25 people at a time on a call where they get to see the presentation, they hear testimonies. The only concern about that is that sometimes you just can't get everybody that you want to be on that call at the same time. But that's why we also have other ways. You don't have to have 20 or 25 people on the call. It could be 10 people. It could be 5 people. That just saves the time for those people to see a presentation. And the benefit of having your personal launch call is that you're the host. They get to see your face. They get to hear your voice. They need to hear your vision. But also a 3-way call accomplishes the same thing. A 3-way call, meaning you reach that person and say, listen, I just want you to hear another person's perspective of this. You will get someone that's a leader, your leader above you, to get you on that call with that. I mean, to get on that call with you and that prospect, so that you can, so that they can what they're going to do, they're not going to present on a 3-way call. What they're going to do is direct the person to a call, whether it's one of the calls that we have all during the week, or the maybe a future launch call that you're doing. Okay, so that's the purpose of the 3-way call, not to present on the call, but to kind of motivate that person to get on a call. So if you haven't done it, it was a couple of weeks ago, I asked who has not done a launch call, and I did get a few people that reached out to me. And I'm not the only person doing launch calls. There's plenty of leaders on this call right now, or on our team, who are doing their own launch calls. What we did was said, who has not had a launch call, and get back to your leader, and they would do the launch call. But several people said, I want to do a call. I want to do a call. So that was something we discussed a couple weeks ago. Now, so we've already established now that it is possible to get 6 partners within 10 days. There's some people that are getting 4 and 5 partners in 4 days. Okay. So we know we can do it, but it's just a decision. Okay. Now, because when you decide something, we already know that when you decide something, that's how you make it happen. This chart right here got so many people excited. And the reason I came up with this chart is because some people were, if you look at this chart, it says level 1 through 6. And what it says is, in your first 10 days in this scenario, you would get 6 partners. when you look at the money that's in the binary, not your fast start money, you know, when you enroll somebody or anything like that, but this money over here, people don't get excited when they see $100 and $200 and $300. They don't get excited about that. This is a weekly, this is a reflection of something that happens in a week, right? So in other words, when you get started with those people, you won't see your binary commissions till 30 days later. But if you stopped at 6, and you got your 6, and let's say they don't duplicate for whatever reason, they don't duplicate. When you get your residual income, as long as they're on autoship, you get a binary commission the following month. You're not going to be excited. I mean, you know, somebody told me the other day, if I just see $50, I'm going to be happy just to know it works. But the amount of money is not as exciting. If you don't start getting excited until you start getting to the 3rd and 4th level. This is why you want to find like-minded people, because they will duplicate. So what this first level says is, if you get 6 people on your first level, that's going to generate, if they get 2 sleeves, remember, we've always agreed 2 sleeves of X39 is going to generate 924 points. And then if you do, so I'm going to show you on the next page, you know, what happens, because, and I don't want you to be sitting around trying to remember this, all these numbers. All I'm trying to do is reveal to you what's in the binary, okay? The second level, those 6 people go get their 6. There's 36 people on your second level now, generating 5,500 points. So let me go and look what happens down here. You start maximizing in the binary, but you've got like-minded people, so they're going to duplicate. Basically, what this chart is saying is this, that you have 6 people that are structuring themselves to get to director, because we all know that it takes 6 people, 3 on your left, 3 on your right to get to director, right? And then those 6 will go get 6, and it's going to keep duplicating. Let me go to the next page. So once again, this chart reflects 3 partners on each side of the binary, maintaining 2 sleeves per month. It also reflects what you are receiving in commissions on each level. Okay, that's what this means. Now, here's what I want to do is I want to explain to you, because it wasn't clear to everybody. I have to move these little things out of my way because I can't see me. Okay, so let me give you an explanation of where that 920 points, 24 points meant. If you maintain the goal of achieving director, meaning you got 3 brand partners on each side, on both sides of the binary, that means that if you divide that number by 2, because you got half of them on your left and half of them on your right, if you divide that number by 2, there's 462 points on each side. Okay, gosh, this thing is in my way. Okay, let's assuming there is no spillover, meaning that means that somebody above you is placing volume under you. Okay, that's what spillover means. If there is no spillover, then when you reach 660 points on one side and 330 points on the other side, you will receive $50 in binary commissions that week. Okay, this volume can change, so those points will go away after you pay. So in other words, once you get paid on that volume, I'm going to stop this video because it distracts me. Once you get paid on that volume, those points will go away. But then you can tell the amount of binary commissions that anyone on your team is earning that week by looking at their profile. And that's what I'm going to be showing you now in a little bit. So let me go to the next page. Let me see if I can go to the next page. Okay. This is stuff. Okay. Whereas on level 4, remember I told you how excited it starts getting when you get to the 3rd and 4th level? Look what happens on level 4. Let me back up. There's 199,000 points, right? Let me go back. Okay. See there on level 4? All that just happened was this. These 6 people got 6 people. These people here got 6 people. These people here got 6 people. Each person is doing 2 sleeves a month, and that's 200,000 points. You will earn somewhere between 7,500 and 15,000 in binary commission. Now, let me go back to the page so you can see how I broke this down. If you remember, if 50% of the people are on your left side and 50% on the right side, that means there's 99,000 points, 99,792 points on each side. If you divide one side by 660 and the other by 330, remember, to get a binary commission, the system takes 660 points from one side, 330 from the other. This means that you will get paid on 151 cycles. So this is, if you multiply each cycle by $50, you'd make $7,500. But remember, if your binary has a runaway leg, meaning it is improbable that you will catch up with that side and no longer rely on generating new volume on that side, you can divide this number by 330 and get paid on 302 cycles. This is, see, that's $15,000. This is why I have to keep going back. This is why you see me saying 7,500 or 15,000. So let me show you what I mean by a runaway leg. This is what I mean by a runaway leg. This is somebody in my back office, right? Notice that they have 586 points on their right side. They have 887,000 points on their left side. The 887,000 is a runaway leg. In this person's scenario, I happen to know who this person is. You see, they've sponsored 29 people, but guess what? Most of them were not like-minded. This is why we have to emphasize, what is a like-minded person? If you are a person that is motivated to make the money, you're plugged in, you're coachable, you do what your sponsors suggest you do or your upline. See, when I came in the business, I know network marketing, I know comp plans, I know systems, I know all of that. But you better believe I was calling Ken Robinson, asking him certain questions because I wanted the money. A lot of times you can tell who they are because they give you a phone call. They're motivated. So in this person's case, would it make sense for them to keep putting volume over here on the left side? No, because they're trying to catch up. So if in order for this person to get a binary commission, they can take the 660 points from this side right here, and then 330 from this side. That's going to generate them $50. So I can tell you right now, this person made they only made $50 this week. This is what you call a runaway leg. It is very improbable that this person will ever catch up with that left leg. So since binary commissions max out at $25,000 per week, you will continue to earn $25,000 each week in the binary. I'm backing up now. See what happens once you get down here? This is where you're earning $25,000 a week in the binary. The company maxes the binary commissions out at $25,000. So from that point on, as long as you have your structure in place, you will always be earning a minimum, of just a maximum rather of $25,000 a week. Okay, now this is where the exciting part gets. If you're earning $25,000 a week in binary, remember, you got 6 people that are like-minded. And this is why you keep seeing, there's a 6th level, there's a 7th level, there's these people that are on your first level, guess what? They're making $25,000 a week. So if you match 6 people by 25% of this number, 25% of 25,000 is $6,250. Multiply that by 6, you're going to get $37,000 in matching bonuses on just 6 people. Now, you might have 10 people. You may have 20 people. It may not happen this year. It may happen a year or 2 from now because it takes time to build this binary. But those people that you are partnering with, when they start making $25,000 a week, you'll start making this amount of money. What about the people on your second level? You're getting 20% of those people, but there's 36 people there. The reason I know, they may not all be making $25,000. I'm just telling you what the max is, $180,000. And on the third level, there's 216 partners. See, the reason I keep emphasizing 6 is this, because now, look at this, y'all. It's a lot of money. There's over $1 million a month, a year in this back. Let me see what it says here. That's a total earnings of 1.32 million per week in the binary, and matching bonuses of, you know, literally it's just too much money to even comprehend. But I'm just trying to explain to you, stay plugged in, stay encouraged, don't give up, because do you know that there are certain people that are not going to stop? All you got to do is get your 6. Keep going. You might have to go through 30 people to get the right 6. 30 people. And then guess what? Sometimes those people are not direct to you. You wish they were, but they may not be. You may have to go deep to find those people. Okay. So now I'm going to stop this. Does anybody have any general questions about, I'll go back to it. Anybody have any questions about the Power of 6? Okay. I'm going to go to the next slide, because I want to show you, this is what I want. This is what was the time sensitive part. This is the time sensitive part about today that I wanted to share with you. Okay. So Power 6 is a mindset, you guys. It is important to have 6 like-minded people personally enrolled. You cannot go to director unless you got 6 people, but doesn't mean they're the right 6. Okay, now, so here's a scenario where this person has met the criteria to max out the comp plan. Why? Because they have right here, you see where it says 110? In the comp plan, it shows you that if you have 110 points in a 31-day period, you qualify for the maximum in the comp plan. However, you know, we suggest 2 sleeves. Why? Why do we suggest 2 sleeves? Remember, you're focused, you're serious, you're focused, you're still sharing with people. How can you share with other people if you use your own? I mean, either you're going to use the sleeve or your people are going to use the sleeve. So if you get 2 sleeves, you have one for yourself and you have one to share. And some people are getting like X39 and Ice Wave. Well, that's fine, but you're not going to be able to share the X39. That is the, you know, I had a person yesterday, I gave some patches. Matter of fact, they went on to sign up because they wanted them so bad. But that person didn't have pain, but that person did have a stroke. So the Ice Wave is not going to help her with a stroke. I have to give her X39. You see what I'm saying? So this is why we recommend the X39. But in this scenario, when you go to your back office, in your profile, and anybody in your back office, if you go to this report called Enroller Tree Viewer, and or even binary, and then there's another section. If you're on a computer, it's over to the right. You can type a person's name in. You can type a person's name in, and then that name is hit on search, and then that person's name will appear again. Click on their name, it'll bring up their enroller tree or their binary tree. When you pull that up, click on their profile. When you click on their profile, scroll down under volumes, you will see this right here, what I'm telling you about. Okay. Now, this is the same person. Remember, I just showed you that this person had 110 points, right? But look what it says. I mean, this is how I analyze. This is the way I analyze what's going on. Well, this, I can't see everything. This says that this person is 90% complete towards senior director, right? So look down, the reason why this person rather is not senior director is they need one more director on their right. This person is fine. This person has qualified themselves to earn up to $1,500 a week in the binary just because they are a manager, not because they're a director, but because they're a manager. Okay, let me go to the next slide. Now, this person is a whole different person here. This person has met the first criteria to max out the comp plan since they have over 110 points. This person has 140 points. Look at all the volume this person has, right? Look at that. Okay, so can anybody, well, you can unmute yourself if you want to. Can anybody tell me which one of these legs is the runaway leg? The right leg or the left leg? I'm not gonna.
The left leg. The left leg.
Okay, The left leg is the runaway wig. Now watch, this is the same person, okay? Now look what it says about this person. It says that this person is a manager. Why? Because it's saying here they need to qualify. They need one manager on their right to qualify as a director. So this same, I'm reading now, this same person qualifies to receive over $1,500 per week since they are a manager. This week, how much will they receive in the binary? Let me help you with that. Let me show you. I'm just showing you something. This is important. Okay. They got 8,580 points on their right side, and they got 266,000 points on their left side. How much money can this person make this week in the binary? Can anybody tell me?
$0.
$0.
Okay, let me show you how you calculate this. The weaker side is the 8580, right? This is a runaway leg. And so remember when I was explaining how when you have a runaway leg, you don't even have to think about it. You don't have to say, oh, take 660 from this side and 330 another, because you got 660. This person has 660 on their left side. So all you have to do now is take the 8580, okay? Divide that by 330. Because remember, it takes 330 on the weaker side to generate a binary commission. So that's 26 cycles. Multiply that number by 50. Okay, so let me go back to the next slide. They're gonna make 1,300. They see, they almost about to max it out, because you can only earn 1,500 in the binary, but they're gonna make 1,300, because if you divide that 8,500 by 330, you get 26 cycles. So they're going to make 1,300. But guess what? They will not receive. They will not receive matching bonus on any partners on their second level, since they do not have a manager on their right. Remember, in order to get paid on the third level, I'm talking about them getting paid on the third level. That means that the people, okay, and I'm going to show you in the comp plan. Let's see. Let me show you. Let me skip it forward. Here's the comp plan. This is what it says here. It says, in order to get paid on this level right here, the third level, you need to be making $500. 10 cycles times 50 is $500. That's one thing you need to do. But you also need to have 3 silvers on your left and 3 silvers on your right. And you need 1 silver, 1 personal distributor on each side, making level 2 matches. Why? What that means that if in order for this person right here on that person's second level to be getting level 2 matches, they must be a manager above, and they must be making 300. So since she doesn't have that manager on the right side, remember, let me see, no, that's not the person. Okay, this is the person right here. They do not have the manager on their right side. So this is what this call is about. I do this almost every day, trying to help people understand certain structures. It's so simple, but you got to read the comp plan. You need to maintain a manager on your left, a manager on your right. What do they have to do to be a manager? You got to have 2 silvers on the left, 2 silvers on your right. Okay, and that's the problem. Somebody's not a manager. Okay, now I'm going to another person now. This person can only max out at $100 per week in the binary, because their personal volume is 77 points or 1 sleeve. Look here, 77 points. But look how much volume this person has. Let me see if this same person is not binary qualified. Look at this, is in their profile. Look what it says. You need at least 2 personally sponsored silvers. You have 0 silvers. That means you're not binary qualified. And therefore this same person is no longer manager, because they don't have those 2 silvers. That means they can only earn $100 per week. How much money is this person leaving on the table this week, you guys? Because just because they don't have 2 sleeves and just because they don't have those 2 people active. Can anybody tell me how much?
Hitting that.
Huh? I'm sorry, what'd you say? Take the 6-3. Remember, you take the weakest leg because she's got plenty of volume here. Take the weakest leg, 6,356, divide that by 330, and that's 19 cycles. Multiply 19 times $50 per cycle. Oh, wait a minute, 19 times $50 per cycle. That's $950 just sitting there, just sitting there. This person is enrolled 10 people, and I know for a fact they were a director. Okay, so what I'm saying, the people are there. You just obviously don't have the right people. I cannot emphasize it. Just keep going. And you know what you have to do? Sometimes I'm just being honest with you. If you got your structure together, let's say you're trying to maintain manager, and somebody didn't place their order this month, they don't want to place it, whatever, they quit, whatever. Do you know that you could go to that person's back office with their permission? If they give you their back office password, you could place an order under that person. Even if it's 1 sleeve of ice wave, that's 55 points. That 55 points makes that person active. And it's going to cost you with tax and shipping, what? I don't know how much it costs, about $80 or something. Would it be worth it to put an order under those 2 or 3 people to release that $950? But guess what else is going to happen? They're on the leg. Those people are on the leg where it's the weakest leg. No, that's not the right. Is that the right person? Yeah. They're on this leg right here where there's, oh no, that's not. Okay, they're on this leg right here where there's 6,300. If that person placed an order under those 2 people, and that's going to generate, let's just say it was 55 points per person. I don't want to get into too much of details of the math, but I already did it. Those 2 orders is going to generate another cycle because they didn't use up all the points for the 19 cycles. That's going to generate a whole nother cycle. So they're going to really make $1,000 if they put those 2 orders in under those 2 people and place an order for themselves. Who could use an extra, let's say, by the time you put some money in to help, it's at least $800, $850 or something like that. Do you see what I'm saying? This is leaving money on the table. And this call is recorded. And here's what I want to suggest, because I know you're not absorbing every single thing I'm saying, but please feel free. Anybody on this call will tell you, never hesitate to call me or whoever understands the comp plan. Or if you're not hitting your rank and you've hit that rank before and you're not hitting it, do not hesitate to call me, because I will solve the problem for you. For those of you who don't know, I have a degree in math. So I'm always, I'm an analytical person, but I don't have a problem, helping solve the problem. And sometimes, there's people that need more product, and the product could be placed, and, it could be you needing more, or somebody above you, needs more product, and they can place the order under somebody below them, because we all get paid on people that are below us. Okay, so now let me just see what I got here. Now, do you see the significance of having 6 people who are focused on maintaining the director status? Because remember, I'm going to repeat this, to be a director, you have to have 6 people, 3 on your left, 3 on your right. I don't even tell people, I don't even focus on getting manager. I focus on, when I'm coaching somebody, I don't just say, excuse me, let's get you 4 people. I encourage them to get 6, because some of those people may go inactive the next month. You just never know. But why would you stop at manager when you go on to director? Okay, so first, you cannot advance past manager level unless you personally enroll 6 partners, with 2 of them being managers. This ensures that you will get matching bonuses on your 3rd level once your binary commissions reach 500 or 10 cycles. You guys, it's a lot of money on the 3rd level. When you bring in 6, or however many people, the people that are on your 3rd level is way more people. And when they get binary commissions, that adds up. So to just make sure that you qualify for that. And if you've ever been a manager before, that means you can still be manager because you just got to go back and help somebody place an order or something. If you've ever been director before, same thing. If you ever been senior director before, you can hit it again. You already got your structure there. It's just to mean some people are inactive. And this is just solving a puzzle to try to figure out who those people are with the reports that we have in the back office. So here's the question. This week's pay period ends at midnight at Central Time tonight. What can you do? And some of the new people may not benefit from this, but if you've been around for a while, and if you've been director before and you're not director now, what can you do to capture the volume that's in your back office that you're not getting paid on? Okay. First, go to your profile and look at your personal volume and look at your rank, okay? Also utilize these reports, personally enrolled team, because this report allows you to see at a glance who is on each side of your binary and whether or not they're active. See, when you go to that report and it says, the reason you're not director is because you need a manager on your right. Remember, you were, okay, in one of those scenarios, remember, the person had been director. I just know that, right? So in order to see, well, who's no longer a manager, which got you to director, go to your personally enrolled report, and right there it tells you everybody's name that you personally enrolled, and there's a column that says what status they are, with their manager, their, whether they're bronze, whether they're silver. It tells all those things about those people. So you're looking for somebody who is not a manager anymore that you knew was a manager. This is why the personally enrolled team is very simple. The enroller tree viewer, what it does is allows you to quickly view your entire organization's profile. Once again, let me tell you how to do it. You can write it down. You can go to organization, and all the way to the bottom, personally enrolled team. I mean, not personally enrolled team, enrollment tree viewer. Click on that. When you click on that, it's going to bring up your enroller tree. But over to your right, now this is only on a computer. I can't tell you what's going to happen on the phone. But on a computer, over to the right, there's a blank space where it says search. You can put a person's name there if you want to see someone's profile. Put their name and click on search. And then their name is going to appear below that, and you have to click on that. And when you click on that, it's going to bring us, going to say customer details, the person's name. But then once you have it up, you have to click on their profile. You can see what their next rank is. You can see when their last order was. Say, for example, today is February the 18th, right? If a person has not placed an order since January 10th, then you know they're inactive. I mean, you already know it, but this is why they're inactive, because they either are not on auto ship as well as they just didn't place the order. Here's what I said before, and I'm going to recommend it one more time. If you have never placed if you've never gotten a diamond pack, what you may want to consider doing is, either figure out how to upgrade to diamond. The only reason I'm telling you this is it's just for your benefit, because first of all, you're getting the sleeves at $84. You're going to stay active for another 90 days. Okay. You don't have to place any more orders for 90 days. Also, if somebody below you comes in with the diamond, you get the difference. And it's a difference between $200 and $500 of when you get paid as, okay. If a diamond comes under you and you're not a diamond, you make $200. If you're a diamond, you make $500. But if a person below you signs up a diamond and they're not a diamond, the difference of $300 rolls up to you. So therefore, there's benefits there. However, if you're already a diamond and you bought a diamond package and you have not hit senior director before your 90 days is up, then I recommend on your next order, if you can possibly do it, do what you call a maintenance pack. See, the maintenance pack allows you to stay active for 6 months. You're going to get 9 sleeves for $750, but you're not going to be paying shipping for 6 months, and you're not going to be running your card for 6 months. So basically, you're saving a couple of $100s in that scenario. The other thing I like about the maintenance pack is that you get a chance to, you don't never have to worry about the back office saying you're inactive. See, even though you're on a auto ship, you're going to be, let's say for example, today is Monday morning and all of a sudden the system says you're inactive. Why do they say that? If you're on auto ship and your auto ship runs Friday, why does it tell you on Monday that you're not active? It's because the company hasn't received your money yet. I can't tell you how many people their auto ship was supposed to run that week and did not run. Why did it not run? Because there was not enough funds on the card, or the expiration date, the date of the card expired, some of those kinds of things. So the company, rather than making you think you're going to make this money and showing it in your back office, they're not going to show you making that money until the auto ships have been paid. So when you do the maintenance pack, you pay it up front and the company reflects you as active for 6 months. That's just an option. And I'm only saying because I know that happened to me. We had hit presidential director, and the next morning it says I wasn't even active. And I did not like that, because when you're not active, you see no commissions coming in. And it's a lot of people's recurring orders that are running that you're not getting paid on. So that's why at that moment, when that happened, I said, wait a minute. And the first time it happened, I just went on and moved my order up and placed my order that day. But when it happened again, I got a maintenance pack, and I've never done anything since, because I just don't like not being able to see my money. So I have a special, well, first of all, before I go any further, I don't want you all to leave any money on the table, bottom line. And feel free, if always go to your upline first, but I will give you my number if you want to, write it down, or it's let me put my number in here, 678-478-1333. Okay, that's my number. So if for some reason you can't figure something out, feel free to call me, but always go to your upline first, okay? So I don't want to disrespect your upline. There's a couple of things. There's a special announcement, you guys. Let me see if I have that. It's a special announcement, and you may have gotten an email. Well, let me see if I can find this. I don't know. Something's going on with this here back office. I can't see now. I thought I had it up, but I don't know where it is. So there's a promotion going on, you guys. Let me see if I can find it. Starting tomorrow, there's a big promotion. Y'all gonna love this, because some of y'all are signing up diamonds like crazy. If you sign up to just this week alone, let me see if I can find it. Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna make it big so that you can see it. Uh-oh. Okay, somebody please mute yourselves. Okay, let me go back to the thing so you can see it. Okay, let me see, this came from corporate, and this is what it's saying. If you enroll a gold this week, starting tomorrow all the way to next Sunday, your product PBI, product introduction bonus is $100. When you get a gold, they're going to give you another 100. If you enroll a diamond, whatever you earn when you sign that diamond up, they're going to give you another $300. So let's just say that you have a person that comes in and they're gold, but let's say that you are a silver or a gold yourself. Can anybody tell me how much do you make on a diamond when you are a silver or a gold? Unmute yourself and share that. How much do you personally earn?
$200.
$200. Okay. This week, they're going to give you another 300. Doesn't matter if you're not a diamond yourself. They're going to give you another 300. You're going to make $500 if you enroll a diamond. If you are a diamond, you make $500 anyway, remember? But if they come in this week, you're gonna make $800. I know some people on this call, Miss Viola. I already know she's gonna be a Rose of Diamonds. Whoever, I don't even know, but because I know she'd be signing people up like crazy. But if they, this is what you're gonna see in your email. If they are a gold, I mean, let's say if they're already a gold and you're not a diamond, let's see, if they upgrade from gold to diamond, normally you would get so the company's not going to pay the whole 300 if they already in the system. You see what I'm saying? So if they go from gold to diamond, you'll get the difference, which is 200. But remember, you already are getting 200 for upgrading somebody to diamond if you're a gold. So you're going to make $400. But if you're a diamond, now write this down. Say if you're a diamond and you already signed somebody up as a gold, you made $100. When you upgrade them to gold, guess how much you make? 400. Remember, you're a diamond, so you're gonna make 400. Well, what they're gonna do, because you're upgrading this person, they're gonna give you another 200. So now you're gonna get $600, if I'm calculating this right, from bringing someone as a gold and upgrading them to diamond. Am I doing that right? Let me see. Yeah. If they're brand new, whatever you earn, once again, if you're a gold and let's say if you're a diamond and this person that you have already enrolled as a gold, you upgrade the person from gold to diamond, you're going to make another 400, right? But because of the promotion, you're going to make another 200. They're not going to give you the whole 300. So the only brand new ones, enrollment kit bonuses, only brand new people get the whole 100 for a gold coming in, or 300 extra for a diamond coming in. Any questions? This even if you don't see it in your in your email, you will, receive that email definitely tomorrow, or it should be on the back office or something under promotions or something like that. But if I can, what I'll do is I'll try to send it in the text message so that make sure everybody has it. Anybody got any questions or comments?
Yes, Verdita.
Hi, Rashid.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for being there.
Well, thanks for getting on the call.
Yeah, welcome. I got a question about if there's a glitch or you have to move some money and your auto ship is delayed, how long is it before they make you inactive, to straighten that out? You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Say it again.
Right.
If you
I'm on auto ship, right? And the money wasn't there to pay for my auto ship, this trip, right? So it didn't happen. I had to move some money. I'm going to take care of that. But my question is, how much grace do we have and before they make us inactive or take away, flush our points?
You have until midnight Sunday night. So let's say that, was it this week?
That's tonight.
Yeah, that's tonight. Did it happen this week?
Yeah.
Okay, you got until midnight Central Time tonight.
Or else what?
The points that right now is probably showing 0, as far as your points in your back office, correct?
I don't even know. I'm just,
Well, I'm telling you that if I was looking at the thing, it's going to show you a 0 points, because that's what it does. They flush the points, but they don't really flush them. That's why they do that, to get your attention, so that you have until midnight tonight. So if you can, go to your back office and place the order. Don't put it on auto ship. Run an order. Run the order and place the order today. And then it's going, all those points that would have been away, they are coming right back.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else got any questions?
Hey, Verdita, this is Paul Blue. I just want to say thank you. This is some great information. It's helping us a lot on this end, just to be able to see the big picture. So I just want to say thank you, because I learned some stuff that I didn't know tonight, and this is very helpful. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Paul. And I want to reiterate that the reason I came up with the Power Six system, just to let you encourage people, don't give up. Just find the right people. If you find the right people, they want to go to director. Or just like you, Paul, I already know you already hit manager. You're trying to go director. And so that's somebody you don't have to worry about. When you get the right people in place, then you teach them to get the right people. And next thing you know, you're gonna have those numbers of people on your third and fourth level, and the money is gonna start rolling in. Anybody else have any questions or comments?
Verdita, I just want to say thank you again for all you do. I know that maintenance pack helped me, and on a call like this, that's why I learned, get the maintenance pack. I just recommend that to everybody, and then you won't have those issues. It's an awesome package to have.
Yeah, won't have to worry about cards being declined, cards being expired, none of that. It is such a beautiful thing. Thanks for saying that, Kelly.
Hey,
Verdita, can you explain the maintenance again?
Verdita, Mike Collins.
Okay, Michael, let me let you talk. Okay, hey, Mike.
Okay. Hey, how you doing? Hey, great job as always. Hey, how long, what's the dates on this bonus program?
Starting tomorrow morning. I don't know exactly what time, but maybe midnight or something, it starts somewhere. And then at the end of midnight next Sunday, you got a week.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
And Michael, we're going to talk soon because, it's a lot of stuff we got going on in Indianapolis. We got some people on the call right now that are in Indianapolis. We're going to be coming up there soon. I'm trying not to come up there when it's so cold. I know it's cold.
I understand that. Well,
right.
We're going to try to build it up so we'll be ready for you when you do come.
All right. Let me see something. One of these slides I had, let me see. Oh, this is the announcement I was supposed to have been making. And I know a couple more people want to ask a question, but I do need to make this announcement that Harvey and I will be going, my husband and I will be going to Charlotte, North Carolina this Wednesday. We'll be doing an event at and I've sent the text out, Bethel Outreach International Church. This is the address, 3715 Ridge Road. We'll text this to you if you don't have it. And then the next day we'll be in Fayetteville, North Carolina. These are anybody you know in that area, please send them out. Then in March, we're going to be going March Madness, y'all. Y'all better get ready for March. They're going to be doing a Super Saturday training, a LifeWave event in Los Angeles area. It's going to be at an American Legion, so there's no fee to come in, for us to have that room. But then, Steve and Gina Merritt will be doing a training in Dallas that same day, but they'll be in Los Angeles the next day, which is Sunday. We're going to be at that event as well. And all of this stuff, if you go to digitalalliance101.com, digitalalliance101.com, Ken Robinson has posted, if you look under events or something like that, it'll LifeWave events, it'll have a whole calendar of all these flyers are right there. Okay, so you can get them right there. So did somebody else? It seemed like it was somebody else. Keisha had unmuted herself. Keisha, did you want to ask a question? And Dorothy?
Yes. Yeah, can you explain the maintenance pack again, please?
Okay, the maintenance pack is just a way to, how when you get the diamond pack, you get all of your patches at one time. You get a whole bunch of them, or any pack you get them at one time. The maintenance pack is the only other way to get your patches at $84 a sleeve. That's number one. That's the first benefit. You save money. What they do is count you active for 6 months. If you get the maintenance pack number 3, I believe it is, it keeps you active for 6 months. So instead of paying $900 for 9 sleeves, you're paying $750 for 9 sleeves. And then you're not having them shipped to you every month because you're active for 90 days. But the beauty of that is you don't run the risk of showing yourself inactive or at the beginning of the week like I was explaining what happened to me. You don't show yourself inactive even if you're on auto ship. Does that make it clear? And if you go to store in your back office store, and then you go to, no, that's what you're gonna do is go to store and then go down to maintenance packs. And each one will just explain it to you. Just click on each one. You want to look for maintenance pack number 3, because it tells you this is going to release 110 points every 30 days. That's what you want. You always want 110 points, personal points. Does that make it clear?
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Yeah. Keisha, did you want to ask a question?
Hi, Verdita. Yes, it's Kisa. Can you hear me?
I'm good.
Okay, I just wanted to say thank you so much. You always do such a wonderful job. I really appreciate you sharing this information with us. And I do love the maintenance package. I that's the only thing I do. I've done the diamond and then the maintenance, and it
There's
makes
no
it
other
easy.
way.
Yeah, I love it. I really love it. And then in between those orders, I buy the Alveda, which I absolutely love. So I'm still buying other stuff. Still, I'm like, I'm spending so much money.
Now,
But
that's what I
love,
do. I buy that Alveda as well. And now they got the eye cream. So that's another thing that's exciting.
yeah. So the last question I want to ask you, you said you were recording it. So will this be on the Digital Alliance 101 for us? Because like you
No.
said,
No, what
where
I'll do is, Ken wants this accessible to on Digital Lines. That's for his entire team. But I have a YouTube channel, but I can, who's your upline, Keisa?
Lee and
Okay.
Eunice. Mhm.
Okay,
First Lee, then Eunice.
I'll download this and send it out and you'll get it. Lee will
Okay.
make sure you get it, okay?
All right. I'm on your YouTube. I've subscribed to your YouTube too.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay.
It'll be there this evening. Was it David you had David, who's David? You had muted yourself. Did you want
How
to
you
ask? a
doing,
question?
Vidita? Thank you
Hey.
again. Yeah, I just wanted to ask you, so if you get the maintenance pack, do you have to keep the auto ship on?
No, what you do, like, for example, my next maintenance pack is not due till May. So let's say if you order your maintenance pack today, which is February 18th, add 6 to that. So this is the second month, add 6. So August the 18th, 8/18 will be the next day. You still set your auto ship up, but you set it up for 6 months out.
Gotcha. Thank
Yeah,
you.
because you don't ever want to take a chance. You might forget to place that order. And I even called corporate the other day. I said, is there a way to set my maintenance pack so that it automatically is placed on May the 5th? She says, no. I said, well, you all really should do that, because even though I got it in my calendar, I mean, who knows, I might forget. That's what I like about auto ship. So I got my auto ship set up. Even though I don't want my auto ship to run, I wrote it in my calendar. So hopefully I'll notice it. But yeah, you got to just be on top of stuff.
Okay.
Is that Derek Hawkins trying to say something?
Yes, it is. Can you hear me, Verdita?
I can. How you doing, Derek?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to make a recommendation, suggestion. I have a backup payment on my auto ship just in case that first payment doesn't go through for some reason. So that's something some people can do as well as a security, to have a backup payment in their back office as well, to take that advantage.
Yeah. When you go to your back office, at the top, that tab that says monthly subscription, you click on that. The first thing it's going to see is a little note that says backup method, and it's a little blue tab. What you do is you go into in your profile at the top, go to, well, this is the way I know how to do it. Go to change settings. And when you go to change settings, over to the left, it's going to allow you to click on payment methods. When you click on payment methods, just add another card, because the last thing you want to do is let your, remember those hundreds of thousands of points that I showed you that some people had? Do you know that I literally had a person that lost like a couple 100,000 points because of whatever the reason was? You don't ever want your auto ship. Thank you, Derek, for pointing that out. They give you that opportunity. There's no excuse for people who are focused, motivated. There's no excuse for your points to be flushed. No excuse. Thank you, Derek, for pointing that out. Anybody else got any questions? Okay. Well, if there are no more questions, y'all listen. Go to your back office, look at your profile. Are you at the rank you're supposed to be? If not, let's figure it out. Call, we got plenty of time. That's why I wanted to do the call early. Let's get your points back in. Let's get yourself back to where you're supposed to be, especially if you're about to lose out on some money. With that being the case, y'all have a wonderful evening. There will not be a Power 6 call this Wednesday, because you know we normally do it on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock Eastern, because we will be in North Carolina doing an event on Wednesday. So this is our Power 6 call for tonight, and get ready for that money this coming week. Talk to y'all soon.